Today's already off to a rough start because I was rubbing my eye and one of my contacts flew out. Now, I don't have any more contacts, but I did have one that I found in my car that has been in here for 3 months. So I put it in, and now I can't see out of that eye. So I thought the best thing for us to do is to go on a road trip. So buckle up, y'all, because One-Eyed Zach is hitting the streets. Okay, so I really can't see out of one eye. Oh, hey. Y'all, it's somehow still winter in Canada, and I'm just going to be real with you guys. Do I take the best care of my car? No. Was the check engine light for 4 days, and did I just ignore it till it went away? Yes. But guys, my tires are just horrible. As you guys know, of course, I live in the middle... Oh! I live in the middle of nowhere, so I do have to drive an hour to the nearest thrift store. Y'all, I think I just popped one of my tires. We're not starting this. Okay, guys, I'm sliding into... The thing I need you guys to understand is that I live in the middle of nowhere. So on this drive, I'll probably pass one other car. Let's just hope that they're lucky enough. It is so dark in here. Right. Just to keep it a little spicy for you guys, I am considering going to the adult store. Actually, why would I do that when I have the sponsor of today's video? Bellesa! This one goes out to the ladies. The Air Vibe by Bellesa provides dual stimulation for your C-spot and your G-spot. And ladies, the Air Vibe is extremely flexible to get in all of your nooks and crannies. One size fits all. It's waterproof, extremely discreet design, and fully rechargeable because I know y'all ladies will be burning that battery to the ground. Hello! This one goes out to the fellas. We have the Blow Pro Tornado Stroker. It's the most advanced sucker simulator on the market, and trust me, if you're my best friend Connor, who I gave one of these to for Christmas, you would agree. With 5 rotating and thrusting speeds, you can fully customize this toy to fit your every need. This bad boy is easy to clean, waterproof, rechargeable, and much like me, built for pleasure. Y'all already know who it is. It's the Ultra Blow, the most advanced stroker on the market. Boys, it's time to put your hands down and put the Ultra Blow on. When I tell you, ever since I got this thing, it has not left my hand, okay? And one last thing for the girls, the Thump by Bellesa, the ultimate clit vibrator with suction, vibrate, and thumping technology. It is the #1 most versatile clit vibrator ever. It's waterproof. It has an extremely discreet design. And of course, for you girls running that battery to the ground, it's extremely rechargeable. Okay. To enter the giveaway, click the link in the top of the description or in the pinned comment. Now, back to the video. Before this road trip commences, I do feel like I'm just going to stop in and pick something up because I feel like I've been bunged up recently. God, it was the trade apocalypse in there. I know that I used to be a kombucha guy, but gonna be honest, y'all, it tastes like the dog's ass. There, I said it. So I have shifted my attention towards Poppy because, y'all, 4 grams of sugar. On the agenda today, I'm kind of nervous because I have to go to the eye doctor and ask them to order me contacts, so. But the main goal for today is to get a couple new outfits because, y'all, I am going to see Lady Gaga in 2 weeks. I know. Mother alert.
Mommy. I can't be your mother.
So obviously the best place for me to get outfits for Lady Gaga isn't in the city, isn't H&M or I don't know any other store, but it's obviously the thrift store that takes in farmers' old clothes. Growing up, I was never really a One Direction girly. I never got into it because I was too busy doing other gay shit. Now, in saying that, obviously, I did want Zayn to throw me up against the wall. That being said, in the music department, for me, hey, don't shoot the messenger. Shoot the bird. Harry does kind of take the cake musically for me. I know. Basic ass bitch. But y'all, his last album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, there's bangers on there. I'm not even gonna lie. And I was super into like David Bowie, and I can smell it all over this album. And Prince, I could smell him all over this album. I am a little sick. My car is making this rattling noise, and I just need it to stop. DJs don't dance no more, they say. But y'all need to take everything I say with a grain of salt, because clearly my taste in art is quite questionable, because I was the only person on the planet that liked Joker 2.
100 people and there can be in one room, right? And 99 don't believe in you, but just one believes.
Guys, I'm here to just come clean and say that there's no one in my roster, and that I'm happy about that. I'm really happy. My Instagram, my Snapchat are both drier than the Sahara Desert. And y'all, I can just feel my whole closing. La la la, I love to drive. This is the longest drive of my life.
Oh, I love you more, love you more.
So what a feeling of the dark.
Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. If it's TLS, I'm the way where I want to see me right.
I've seen Sam Smith live. I've seen Ethel Cain. I've seen Beyonce. Beyonce, y'all. And now I'm about to go see Gaga. Ariana, you're next.
Vegas, let me hear y'all make some noise.
All right, y'all, we are here. Oh. I'm so excited to go thrifting. I don't think I've gone since the last time I took y'all hostage. This thrift store is a cash-only operation, which may seem a little suspicious to y'all. But a girl's got to make her money some way. So let's go. Okay. Y'all, it is brighter than the hoochie's coochie out here. And as y'all know, I'm very self-conscious about talking to you guys in public. It's not because I'm embarrassed of you guys. It's because I'm embarrassed of myself. Y'all, the thing about this place is that it's an actual thrift store. This whole basket, $15. Right. Already from what I'm seeing, it may be hard to find and pull a look together for Gaga from this place. Am I whispering? Yes. Because I'm embarrassed. Because there are old women all around me. And Lord knows once they hear my voice, it's going to be a slip and slide. Useless. Y'all, this is the heat that I'm talking about. This is why you come to small town thrift stores. Okay, they're looking at me. Y'all, I just looked through all the t-shirts and it is just absolutely heatless in here today. This is going to be a bigger challenge than I thought. Every time I talk, it goes really silent. They're listening.
I'm so sorry. This was my interview.
Y'all, it is really hard to shop for clothes when your body's like mine. I'd be swimming in half of these. Edge school. I graduated there with honors. Y'all, this is really disappointing. It's heatless. You know, sometimes that happens with thrift stores. But there's like nothing here. There's not a single article of clothing that sparked joy in my heart. And honestly, all it's doing is making me feel like I have to blow chunks. I don't know if it's just the air in here or the overwhelming smell of Ensure, but it's got my shit moving. The only saving grace of this place would be the hat department. So let's check that out. Yes, I'm also using my straight voice too. Let's check it out. Okay. First contender. A lady walked past as I was talking to you guys, and it was the most embarrassing moment of my life. But second contender. This one feels very joyous, so I have high hopes. I gotta get it. All right, third and final contender. I'm afraid that this thrifting trip was a write-off, y'all. I'm not finding anything. There's nothing here. Except for this hat. That may have been a heatless haul, but you know what they say. It's not about the heat. It's about how you use it. But y'all, it wasn't all for nothing. As you can see, I am wearing this beautiful hat right now. Did I design this and do I sell it? Yes. But it's kind of corny to wear your own merch. So I did get this hat, okay? And I just think it's cool. It says, what does it say? I'm not over the hill at 40. I'm just reaching my peak.
They came bounding over.
I also had to get out of there because I feel like I'm going to piss my pants. And I'm not trying to walk around the thrift store with pants full of piss. And my boots would probably be full of piss and there'd be piss. There is another thrift store in town which I plan on stopping at. And of course I need to stop at the eye doctor. There's so much to do. But I am just going to stop at the cafe quickly in town and take a piss. Oh my god, y'all, I'm going to piss myself. There's going to be piss everywhere. Showtime, ladies. Just kidding. I sit down to pee. I needed that. Y'all don't know how bad I needed that. And I got this gay little drink. I'm having fun. The thing is, y'all, I live in a super small town, so coming here, this place has like 10 times the amount of people my town has. Whew, and boy, there is trade everywhere. And they don't want me, so. Now comes the time I've been dreading because am I a grown man? Yes. Does it still scare me to book my own appointments? Yes, but I'm literally seeing out of one eye right now. This eye's blurry. It's just like I have pink eye again. So I need contacts because also, what if there was heat in that thrift store and I just couldn't see it? What if there's trade I'm just not seeing? I'm probably in the running for the most indecisive person in the world. So I did do a little try-on haul of glasses because I'm in the market for some glasses. I want something a little whimsical, but something that suits me and doesn't make me look like a cat. So I did do a little try-on haul of glasses and just comment down below which ones you like the most, okay? Because I can only see out of one eye.
I usually do 0 to 19 and then I do 19. Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Guys, the adventure does not stop there because my mom needs eyelashes. So you know where we're going. Wally World! The thing is, y'all, I had my eyes checked like a couple months ago and you're supposed to get them checked every like year or two. But the thing is my optometrist is really hot. So am I willing to pay $1 million? In case you guys don't know, you're supposed to get your eyes checked every couple years or something. But did I book another eye appointment just because my optometrist is hot? Absolutely. And that's a price I'm willing to pay, okay? I have a question for the culture. How come I have to pay $150 just to see? How come I have to pay $157 every 3 months just to see? How come I have to pay to see? Honestly, y'all, I wish that I could pay to not see some of y'all's busted ass mugs.
Baby wins with therapy.
I wasn't gonna call you guys while I'm in. Oh wow. Y'all, who is responsible for this? Skibbity toilet. The skibbity toilet invasion struck without warning. Lindsay Ellie, you're gonna pay for your sins.
I'm sorry if my complicated life is an inconvenience to your perfect existence.
Sin. So first up for the Walmart haul, we have a case of Poppy. Second up for the Walmart haul, we got another case of Poppy. Also, I don't know if it's just because it's winter, but I feel like I just look so pale and I just can't take it anymore. Oh. There is one more thrift store in town, and I'm not about to give up. Also, y'all, I just have to put out there that I the gaff about Walmart. Because, oh, we lose $5 billion a year to theft. You make 500 billion. Suck my ass. Suck my ass. Please. But every time I'm in Walmart, I have to check out the book section. And of course, hold on, y'all. Of course, Rachel Reed, the creator of Heated Rivalry, has come out with like 50 more books. But guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in the mood for freak books. I'm in the mood for like intellectual books and that sort of thing. Like the dictionary. While I was in the book section, there was this older couple and they were holding up the Dune book. And I said, y'all have to read that. I said, it's sci-fi, so you really just gotta be open-minded and accept the love you think you deserve. Okay. Yeah, well, okay. But then they were like, is it like sci-fi like for your generation or is it for us? And I was like, it's sci-fi for everyone. That's the beautiful thing about sci-fi. And I was like, after you read it, you can watch the movies. They're pretty good. I watched the originals and all that. Anyways, that was kind of my whole story. Y'all, we are at the other thrift store now, and I swear, if they don't have any heat, like, it's over. I'll just be naked at the Gaga concert. Of course, I am going to whisper and use my straight voice because we're out in public. But here we are. Already, y'all, I can tell there's way more heat in this store than that store could ever have. Okay, y'all, I think I found some heat, but we won't know until I try it on, so close your eyes.
It's disgusting. I'm blocking you. How do I block somebody on this thing?
Okay, so it's really nothing special, but... Next, we have this sort of black crew neck, because I've been told a million times that I look good in black. But this one, I don't know, the neckline's a little too plunging for me. I don't want to turn everyone on with my big breasts. I know I look like trade, but I just don't like when the neckline's so big like this. Guys, I know I'm whispering, but I thought I was going to eat in the shirt. And it's nothing of the sort. It's this beautiful plaid. But guys, blue just isn't my color. And also... Okay, wait guys, my body's really tea right now, so I just have to take some pictures. Okay, next up, this one's just a little bit of fun. Because when you thrift, you just have to get an outfit that sparks joy. And that's what this one is. Guys, this shirt is so fun. That's what I do. I farm, I drink, and I know things. Okay, next up is like sort of a fuzzy sweater, and I know that it's almost summertime, and I know this was in the girls section, but the thing about my body is it transcends gender. Okay, so actually I hate it.
Hi, Diva. You know, I'm just not feeling this one.
All in all, would I call this thrifting adventure a success? That's up for debate. But as I said, it's not about the heat. It's about the friends that we make along the way. And it's about me getting my ass ate.